Hello there, I'm the Biz Manager and welcome back to Timberborn, my friends. Now, today we start the episode with a drought incoming just to make things a little bit interesting, but like I said last episode, we are gonna focus ourselves on the population well-being. There is a bunch of things that we could fulfill that we are not doing so, and given that we have so much technology and resources, we can easily go through this list and make sure that our beavers have at least most of these things. We are also obviously going to continue building our massive reservoir over here, but yeah, multi-episode kind of thingy, you know, probably not gonna be ready. Yeah, just a few extra things over here. You might be noticing that things are slightly different. I teleported myself into the into the shadow realm, my friends. I just wanted to remove some of the mess around me, just to make things a little bit less obstructive for you guys. I almost look like a professional content creator, right? Right. Like and subscribe for that. Now, with that shameless content creating thingy out of the way, let's get into some well-being, shall we? There is a bunch of aesthetical things that we could do, like shrub, roof, scarecrow, beaver statue. Let's go over here into decorations, and they want this one, right? That was rude. We can also do the roofs, and it said statue and scarecrow, right? So the scarecrow is this one, and statue is this one. What about the other things? You guys don't like the other things, like benches so that you can sit down? How about that? And edges. Everybody likes green edges thingy. So why you guys don't like that? Now, oh, nah. For a moment I thought it was there. Now, other than that, we also have the fun, but the carousel requires a bunch of horsepower. We'll have to skip on that for now, because there is actually easier things that we can do. Shrine and temple. What is that? Monuments? Well-being? Temple? And the shrine should be right there. Alright, beautiful. Now, where are we gonna put all of these new stuff? You know, for example, the roofs, there is no point in building roofs over here, because, you know, we are going to continue our apartment tower thingy. And I don't think I will ever do a roof, but over here, on the other hand, there is nothing stopping us from building roofs. Like, for example, over here. It's not like it looks super nicely or anything, but, well, we can build roofs right there. Right there, why not? Why not? And on those 2x2s, sure. I mean, it looks slightly better. It's something. A field decoration meant to scare birds away? Really? Do birds do anything? I didn't even know that birds were a thing. But yeah, I'm not going to build like scarecrows all over the place. It doesn't sound super productive. So maybe I'll just put one here and there just to make the beavers happy. And the beaver statue, how big is this? Yeah, it's small enough that it can fit like in tiny little corners where we are not building anything. Major passages, so that most beavers get awed as they are going to go to work. Like, for example, over here, right? Most beavers have to go through here. So maybe we can just squeeze a few things here and there to make the beavers happy. Now, as for the temple, my friends, I think the perfect spot would be right here, or at least somewhere around here. We're just gonna put it right there as a placeholder. You see, I kind of want to make use of this mountain over here, connect it to like this level, put some housing, put housing over here in the bottom, continue like upwards until everything is met, in a way so that we can absorb the mountain into the apartment building, and on top of this area we can then even put more industry or stuff like that, right? So I think the temple is gonna be over here, but it's gonna be paused. This thing is not super expensive, but maybe we'll want to move it around a little bit. Well, those ain't the only things that we have available to us. We also have the hall, which I believe are like just straight up monuments over here. They all cost a huge amount of resources and science, but the science we can do easily. This one actually spans quite a large area. How about the next one? Even larger area. And about the next one? I like this one. Looks pretty nice, a fountain. It's just gonna be a bit difficult finding a spot for it. Sure. Oh, also, there is one thing extra that we will want to do. We'll want to unlock the bridges, because I kind of want to connect this side to this side without utilizing these things. I just don't know yet how we are gonna do this, because they don't appear to attach themselves, like, anywhere. I think I understand why. We need a tile to attach besides the road. Oh, okay. So I suppose we'll have to leave this until we have blown up everything so that we can put one of these things over here. Alright. Well, my friends, given that we have to wait, how about we start putting down a few things? I was thinking, and I believe the farmer monument can only be placed in one spot. In the farming area, obviously. Right? It is the most thematic spot to put it. Yeah. Now, there is also another thing that I want to do. You see, this place is prone to flooding, mostly because the water just spills over this tile and this tile. I have been meaning to do this for a very long time, but we are also... yeah, we cannot do that. It's fine, okay. We're gonna do it like so. Bam, bam, and then maybe... Can I have a full bridge in one go? Like this, maybe? Like this? It doesn't look right. Okay, it's fine. Let's put it like this, and then like this. Bam, bam, beautiful. It's mostly aesthetical. This way we'll be able to destroy this little path over here, put some dams over here, and some dams over here, and that way the water shouldn't spill over all over the place, right? Only 5 days of drought. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary for us, I see. Now, speaking about out of the ordinary things, how about we go and we do a little bit of firework to celebrate summer? We have that and that. Beautiful. I love me some fireworks. We need to build more ladders and more bombs. Fireworks, I mean. But yeah, now, because we already have blown up to this like level, we can build a suspended bridge on top of this, which is pretty nice. There we go, ain't this beautiful? It required a 6 and a 5, which means it's not exactly symmetrical, but the beavers won't notice that, so... And the drought is over. I didn't even notice, my friends, to be honest. I was so distracted looking for small cracks in the, you know, in our city to just put the shrubs and the statues and all of that. And before I didn't even notice, it was over, which is pretty nice. Okay, let's open up the dams and resume operations. But you guys know how we do things around here. We celebrate summer and we celebrate the end of summer. So how about a little bit of fireworks? Delicious. And some more. Gotta love it, right? Gotta love it. Now, we already have this bridge completed. Once we have access to the bottom floor, I'm gonna get rid of this so that we can deconstruct this wall over here as well, utilizing mighty explosives. Yeah, at least this part is gonna be done. This part over here is also on the verge of being done when it comes to the big bad booms. Other than that, well, I mean, this is the easier part. I can't even start to imagine how big the boom is gonna be once we reach this area over here. Boy, it's gonna take so long, and I mean so long, to get there. Oh well. By the way, let's take a look at this. Our well-being is all the way to the 17. That's because we have some people getting, you know, awed by the statues and, you know, all of that. Yeah. We need more stuff, like campfires, more rooftop terraces. We also need more lidos. I was actually thinking on how we could achieve that. And, well, we can just put like 1 or 2 in here. It's not gonna be a lot, but hey, every little bit helps, right? Like this, for example, you see. I mean, it's not like the biggest things, but hey, A few extra beavers can go there, and then we can even put another one over here, if we so desire, which I do, so... And you know, because every time you go to the beach, you need to wash the salt away. Even though this is fresh water, we better put a shower right next to it. Now, I've been sprinkling around like showers here and there. Like, we barely have any more space, of river space, quote-unquote, available to us, because we are just filling up everything with everything that we can. It's actually pretty glorious. Look at that, we can put another lid over here, so why not? Okay, so in order for us to be able to quote-unquote finish our work, we need to blow this stuff up. Well, in this case, demolish, which means we are gonna flood this a little bit. I think we might run into some... Yeah, we're gonna run into some issues over here. We need to finish this part over here at least first. In here there is no problems, in here there is no problems, and in here there is no problems. So yeah, we need to finish this part first before we can like demolish this. Wow, okay. Like, I placed this at the... Really? Well, at least the water doesn't flow off the map from there. It's gonna flow off the map from here. Oh my god. Okay, we need to kinda like hurry up and build like this part of here like super duper quickly. Oh my god, how the hell are we gonna do that? Oh, freak me, why did you guys have to do that? Why did you guys have to do that? That was ridiculous. Alright, one problem solved. Someone decided to get themselves stranded. Yeah, you're gonna stay there. Sorry. Ain't gonna like build a bunch of things to fix it, to save you. Like, this was a low priority. There is a bunch of stuff that can be done first, but you decided nope. Okay, now you pay like just stay there and think about your life choices. Well, while I've been waiting, my friends, I have just entertained myself with doing some nice decorations. Over here we're gonna have the Fountain of Joy, and just a campfire for the most exclusive of beavers. You see, this is the like the meeting spot for the Illuma beavers. You see, they want to have some secret meetings in some fancy locations, and so we must provide. After all, the elite of society deserves some privacy, right, my friends? Right. Oh, also, before I forget, we also built this, which increased our well-being factor by a bunch, because, you know, these... Oh, here comes the drought. Looks like the drought is always waiting that I open my mouth before it starts giving its warning, but yeah. Because this thing is located right here, all the beavers must go through this staircase, and this staircase is being, you know, blessed by this, so every single day, every single beaver must be, you know, or blessed by the warmth of this brazier, and the same is gonna be true for the Fountain of Joy. Every single day, all the beavers will be blessed by this fountain, which is gonna be just fan-freaking-tastic. Now, because I didn't know what to do with this space over here, I think we're just gonna provide some elite housing for the for our beavers. You see, like I said, the elites deserve the best, right? We are now going to start creating like conflicts between the beavers. They no longer have access to the same things that all the other beavers have. You know, time to create some inequalities in this colony. Yeah, you know, just to make them, just to motivate them to want more, even though they'll never be able to get it. And as is tradition in this colony, my friends, here comes summer. 5 days, really? Alrighty. Then, because the drought is tiny, we only have a tiny amount of fireworks for it. Oh well, it is okay. It is fine. We even got ourselves a little bit of water inside of this reservoir already, which is gonna make things a little bit easier for us. More water stored means less worries about drying plants, although with 5 days I don't think it would be a problem to start with. Great news, the drought has ended, and I barely even noticed that there was a drought in the first place, my friends. Yeah, like, it was completely useless. 5 days, we barely even feel it. Look at this, we barely used any water of the water that we stored, so yeah, 5 days, not a problemo. And besides, I spent those 5 days making sure that everything around here is as beautiful as it can possibly be. Now I'm gonna make a few changes over here. I'm gonna have to blow up these thingies, probably even these little statues. You see these things, they are in the way. Besides, we have so much science already that we don't need these in here. My idea would be, I'll probably rearrange it later, but the idea would be to put like these ones over here in the bottom floor, aligned with this thingy over here, and then on top of that we can put the triple lodges so that they go towards the thingy. No, they are not going towards the thingy. We need one more floor. Okay, we can do that. We can either put another lodge on top of this, right, having it connect to this level, and then have the double and triple lodges like this. Right, that would be the idea, and that would connect like both of these main structure and this little bit over here, and make it look a little bit nice. But of course I need to rearrange this, because right now this looks disgusting. Okay, so ideally, because we have that path over there, we have deconstructed this path, giving us extra room, and guess what? The large warehouse is gonna be mighty useful, because it is a 2-story building that connects on the bottom, meaning we don't have to make any connections to the other floors. And on top of this, we can then put the, not the medium warehouses, base manager, the triple lodges over here, like so and like so. Over here on this side, what we can do with this little bit is just put a bunch of tiny little shrine thingies over here. Bam, 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 and then can we put a double? Huh? We can put doubles on top of that? Are you absolutely... I'm pretty certain I've placed a double on top of that. Like, we have doubles on top of the beaver statues. You're telling me we can put a double stack or a double platform on top of that? I find that very... Like, I don't believe you, game. I just don't believe you. Well, it is fine, we just replace those things with medical beds, because we clearly still need a bunch of medical beds, so why not? Oh, we need power for this to work. Oh man, really? Really? Oh, huh? It doesn't say over there it needs power. Ah, water dependent. It requires access to water, huh? Like, then how do I... How am I gonna supply water to this? Okay. Let me just mess around with this a little bit. No. So, like, I thought that maybe, because this sits, like, we can see it over there. This sits on top of a 3x3, right? What I was assuming was that this, well, I could have something in the middle to pump water into, but no. So we need to put this inside of a body of water, is that it? That doesn't make a lot of sense, to be perfectly honest. But sure, I mean, we could put it over here, but it doesn't look as good as over there. Like, in here looks perfect. Like, I'm pretty certain we are not hauling anyone with this. Yeah, like, no one cares. I mean, man, this place was just perfect. Look at this. Look at how perfect it would look. I mean, we can technically, like, almost get it. No, we can't. No, we can't. Okay, we can't. We could, like, if we could drop this down into one level over here. I mean, there was a chance of me pulling water from this, creating a channel through here or something. But no, if this needs to be submerged in water, then there is no shot we can do it. Like, if we could just bring water over here and it would be satisfied, but no. This building needs deeper water to function. Yeah, it needs to be submerged in water. Oh, well, we're gonna leave it for the aesthetical purpose of it. Like, right, it looks really neat. But okay, we can build it, like, for example, over here, but well, I mean, we're gonna have a bunch of litters over here, so I suppose that having like the fountain over here, we can't even make it centered. Oh my god, game. Oh my god, game, why? Why must we endure these things? Like, in here it should fit. Like, let me see, if I deconstruct this, will it fit now? It fits, okay. It's redonkulous, okay, let's be honest. This looks redonkulous, but it is the best spot we can put it that doesn't look that bad, right? Right. Once again, a bit disappointed, but it is what it is. Now, what I am not disappointed about is the performance of our builder beavers. Look at this, it's almost ready. We are missing this little bit over here, but it's almost ready. So how about we take care of the pumping system and feeding it enough power. We'll have to build a bunch of platforms over here, but I still need to figure out how we are gonna do the setup over here. Okay, the setup is gonna be like this. Gonna sit on top of the wall. Now, need to feed it a bunch of power, right? Like last time we have built 6 of these thingies and a bunch of batteries. This time we'll have to build 6 of those things and a bunch of batteries. Would you look at that? Now, we don't have as much space as we had last time, so I suppose we'll have to be a little bit more creative, I suppose. Now, speaking about being creative, you guys let me know in the comment section that the batteries can drop through water. So, if we place the batteries, for example, right in here, those 2 batteries are gonna have so much more power than the other ones that we have. Like over here, these ones are carrying 4000 horsepower. I noticed that it is like 2000 per tile, so we have the 4000 that it has like right now, then 2 additional, like 6, 8, maybe 10,000 horsepower each. That's a good deal if you ask me. A good deal. Okay, so this would be the idea. I think this is where it looks the best. Trust me, I tried in multiple places to put these windmills, and yeah, this is by far the best spot where they get less in the way of other things. Yeah, I think this is how we're gonna do it. Now, how the hell are we gonna build this? It's gonna be totally different. We'll have to build a bunch of additional platforms to aid in the delivery of materials, which is kind of unfortunate, because then we'll have to we either deconstruct them or we just leave them be, occupying a bunch of space and being ugly. So it's a lose-lose situation almost. Alright, my friends, we have a new addition to our colony now. We have a temple so that all of the beavers can pray to the beaver gods. I'm pretty certain that the beaver gods will appreciate and maybe even bless us with a cornucopia of timber. That would be pretty cool, because we are really low on logs. This is the choke point right now. I mean, after all that we have built, I think it is understandable, but we need more, and we do need more. And guess what? We even though we have all of this accessible to us, this is a one-time thing. We need something a little bit more sustainable, and we cannot achieve that over here, not without significant terraforming. So I think I'm gonna start focusing on getting this side done here as well. We need to detonate all of this, create channels just like this one, and make sure that we can provide like this big patch of land with a bunch of water. I think I'm gonna plant more chestnuts and then more oaks, because we need the timber, but we also need more chestnuts to keep our beavers satisfied. There is not enough, shall we say, so yeah. Alright, my friends, so we had to jump a little bit forward in time. You see, I came back in another day and OBS decided to stop recording the microphone, and so there is a few small changes that we might have made, in which I could not use the footage. You might notice that this thing over here, it's slightly different. You see, I was not satisfied with what we had. Okay, I did not like the fact that we had a fountain of joy and we could not utilize it, right? So what we did is we demolished everything that we had over here, destroyed the 5x5 square, and we buried this thing over here. We then created a channel straight into our reservoir. Right now we are experiencing a drought, which is less than ideal, but well, so far we are handling it like champions. We just don't have water over here, but I made a small mistake and I blew up too much stuff over here, as we can see. So the gate for the water to go over here will have to be over here, which means a bunch of paths got a bit disturbed. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry about that, my friends, but other than that, you didn't miss much. It was just this. I also, you know, decided that since we can't have over here a fire pit, because this ain't all solid ground, we are going to compensate that by having these terraces over here. I think it still looks pretty neat, it's still very elegant, and our beavers are going to be more than satisfied for having these beautiful things around here. So yeah, let's just wait for the summer to end and hopefully be able to complete this thing over here. I really want to kinda shift my focus from this disappointment towards this over here, so that we can have more trees being grown. As you can see right now, wood is a big issue, so having the ability to grow more wood would be greatly appreciated, my friends. Now, my friends, even though we won't be able to do this that I'm thinking of this episode, this is something that we should have in our plans. You see, we're gonna have this to grow more trees, however, this is far from enough, right? We need more. And so the idea was that I was thinking, instead of wasting all of this water, we could dam this off over here and redirect this water through here, like through a 2x2 or 1x1 channel. I think 1x1 is more than enough. There is only one floodgate over here, so that should be more than enough space for the water to flow, and it goes through here and into this channel, because this channel doesn't go anywhere. All the exits are blocked except for this one over here, which we are building right now, but we don't have the wood. If we could bring that river through here, we could fertilize all of this land and turn it into forest area, and that means that District 1 over here, or District 2 or whatever, this district would be able to be more useful for us in the future. I think this is a good idea. Now, we won't be able to do that this episode, but we should prepare for that by blowing a bunch of stuff up. Okay. I don't know what went wrong in there. Maybe there was no explosive in here. Oops, that's fine, that's okay. That's pretty much the plan. Of course, that it's gonna require a stupid amount of logs, you know, as per usual. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. Also, we're gonna have a floodgate just in case we want to control the flow of water there. Now, let's just wait for this beautiful thing to be constructed. Okay, so in here we can kind of see the idea, right? We would blow over here, which means that water can come from here, or in case of a drought, we can not support, but give water from this thingy over here. In fact, I'm even going to unlock the double floodgate and put it over here. Please. Thank you. The double floodgate, that way we can go deeper into this reservoir. Unlike this one, which can only skim the top layer, this one would be able to go through the top and the second layer of water to supply, you know, these trees over here. And then that water, you know, offshoots into here through this floodgate over here. And through another floodgate that we're gonna build over there. And here we go, my friends. Glorious, glorious day for us. The fountain is a word. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Look at it. It is absolutely gorgeous, my friends. Oh boy, look at this. We have even like these benches over here because we can't have the campfire, right? So this is the perfect spot for a spy meeting. You see, you have the fountain making background noise so that no one can use listening devices on our beaver spies. Very cloak and dagger, let me tell you. I am super happy that I got this to work. You know me, my friends, there is two things that if you are a long-time viewer, there is two things that you might know about me. I am the king of temporary things, and I'm also very stubborn. If I want something, I'm gonna find a way to get it, and this time it paid off a real nice look. Oh my god, I'm in love with this thing. It is so beautiful. So about them apples, we went from 14 to 30 average well-being. I think this is a nice leap. Of course there is plenty of other things that we could improve, but by golly, everybody is in awe at the amount of things that we have brought to the colony. We still have to get the carousel mud bath going, some extra books, some shrines, more decorations. What we have is not enough, oh, and also social life. Hopefully this is gonna help, but we still need to spread out a few extra, like campfires and whatnot. There is not enough space for everybody, but I gotta be honest, my friends, I am pretty happy with the results that we managed to get today. Oh my god, we can hear the beavers praying. Look, listen to this. It definitely sounds like church noises, if you ask me. Yeah, my friends, in any case, I think this is the spot that we are gonna wrap up. There is still plenty of things that we have to build. Our wood situation is really not good. I'm pretty certain that once we have, like, for example, these things, more campfires, more terraces, right? We are even constructing more lidos so that everybody has access to some refreshing moments, right? Everybody deserves to have their fur refreshed by the river and whatnot. So there is still plenty of well-being to get to. Even if they just build the things that we have right now, it's going to improve their lives dramatically. But we need to focus ourselves on planting more trees of which is the focus of the next episode, my friends. We're gonna take care of this thingy over here, make sure that we have plenty of space to build more chestnuts over here, and then oaks for wood production, and then we divert that river through here so that we can produce also a bunch of wood over here, my friends. It's going to be glorious, I can tell you right now, but all that's gonna be reserved for the next episode. So, my friends, with all of that said, let me get into the correct position. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. Also, let me know if you like the new Ghost Base Manager over here. I do have quite the ghetto setup to get this quote-unquote green screen, and I say quote-unquote because it's actually like a blue sheet from a bad sheet that I have back here, and OBS for some reason recognizes that as a green screen, you see. So yeah, I'll still need to fiddle around with it, try to get the image a little bit better, but you know, there is only so much I can do. Enough rambling. Like I said, I hope that you have enjoyed, and bye bye.